That was 5D by Live Skull off their 1987 album, Dusted. I've never listened to Live Skull before. In fact, it was kind of hard to find any songs from them. But that was pretty cool. It was like kind of like a shoegaze with like noise rock drums, post rock bass or post punk bass. Just an interesting blend of genres. I like that. We're listening to that today because we have two White Zombie songs from 1987 up in competition today. Hi, my name is Bean, and you're watching Battle of the Band. We're on day 25 of the White Zombie tournament. Still in round 2, this is match 18. So we just got into the second half of round 2. If you're new here and you're wondering what a White Zombie tournament is, what we did was we took every single White Zombie song, we threw them into a single elimination style tournament, and now they battle head to head in competitions like this until we have one in the end, and that's the very best song that White Zombie have ever put out. Today, both of our songs are from 1987, as I said, but they aren't from the same release. We have Shack of Hate coming up first, which was released on their debut album, Soul Crusher. We haven't listened to this one yet on the channel because it got a bye through the first round. Its competition today is another one off of Psycho Head Blowout. We've been getting a lot of that lately. Of course, released in 1987 as well. This one was their third EP before they released their first album. And we've listened to most of this on the channel already. Think there's only 2 songs we haven't listened to. Yeah, and this is one of them, of course. So we're going to be listening to Magdalene today. I have listened to both of these songs on my own, but I can't really recall what they sounded like. Shack of Hate's pretty short, and I'd say that Magdalene's pretty standard length. And both these songs have guitar from Tom Guay, their debut album being the last release to feature Tom Guay on guitar. So, I don't know, I like the stuff that I've heard on Psycho Head Blowout, so I'm pretty excited about this. Let's go ahead and get into the songs. First up, we have Shack of Hate. That was fucking awesome. That was some real good shit. I love the just everything was in sync, which is something that you don't hear on earlier White Zombie a lot of times. Just a lot of there's a lot more experimentation in the sound, but everything sounded just like together there and loud and rough. And Rob was just he had a good rhythm to his vocals. That was good shit. Shack of Hate is awesome. Let's go ahead and see how Magdalene stacks up. Yeah, like I feel like that one was a lot more loose. Even like Rob's vocals were a lot more loose on that one. It had more of that kind of I want to say like almost jazzy like aspect to it. That's a hard comparison. That's a hard comparison to make, even with those two, and they were made in the same year. I don't know how people like say you listen to Rob Zombie or say you listen to White Zombie back in 1987, and 9 years later you get the new album. You're still an excited White Zombie fan, and it sounds like Astro Creep sounds. I could see just like the disparity between the fans. Like there's definitely a gap there between the fans. It's kind of like early Beatles versus later Beatles. These two bands I'm doing right now are like, the same. I feel like Shack of Hate went at a breakneck pace. Super fast, hard music, and I really enjoyed it. Magdalene took its time getting there to its ultimate destination. It took more of a kind of meandering path, and it had little quiet moments in it too, which was pretty nice. Really, it's like a flip of a coin for me today on this one. But today I'm feeling Shack of Hate a bit more. I just like really enjoyed that frenetic pace. Like a lot of these White Zombie songs, they do take their time and they groove for a bit too long for my tastes. Like a lot of times, I don't know, I love a long song here and there, but a lot of times I really just want like a 3 minute song. That's just kind of like my personal preference. I know, I don't know. There was a time when I wouldn't get an album if it didn't fill the whole 80 minutes, that fills a tape or like a CD. So yeah, I am gonna pick Shack of Hate. I just feel like for right now, I really just feel that vibe a lot more. I like the way that it was just, I don't know, just crazy fast, and the guitars were super sick. The bass and drums were killing it. Rob's vocals were on point. Shack of Hate's a great song. Got social media if you want to talk about it. We've got Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. There's also a TikTok account. If you feel like these videos are a little bit too long and you'd like to see it shortened down, check out that TikTok account. I will link the songs as well as the tournament bracket down in the description. But if you look below me here, you'll see that the tournament bracket URL has just popped up. You can type that into any web browser and it'll take you directly to the tournament bracket. So you can see what's coming up for the next half of round 2. We have a Venmo and a Cash App if you feel like donating to the channel in any fashion. That's how you would do so. We actually are running a promotion where if you donate $10, you can have one of these No Ringo, No Life buttons. Just throw me an address along with that donation, and I will get that button to you. Like the video if you like the video, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I just need more of those subscribers. That number needs to keep going up. I want all the numbers to just keep going up. It's great, grand. I love it. Share the video with your friends and family members, anyone you know who might be into White Zombie content or otherwise, into hard rock, heavy metal, industrial stuff, noise. If they like noise, just any noise, let them know about me. Comment down below with which of these two songs you would have chosen if you were in the hot seat today. And that is all the music or tournament action I've got for the day. I'll see you tomorrow with some more hot music battles. Hope you have a great night, fantastic afternoon, and a wonderful morning. And thank you for hanging out. I hope you had as good a time as I did. Bye.